Nutso Show, and if you ain't one of them, it's probably time to go. This is Nutso Show, yeah, this is Nutso Show, and if you ain't one of them, it's probably time to go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this weird corner of the internet. Except those who are easily offended. People who don't like bad form. People who take life dangerously.
You'll never make it out of here alive.
Anyways, letting rest.
Welcome.
Our not at all humble host, Hickory, the dang and underwhelming. TDAU Live.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm, of course, the dank and underwhelming. Welcome to TDAU Live. That's right, it's episode 15. Same thing as last week. Feeling cute. Might delete soon. Might just cook. I don't know. There's a ton of news stories going on, but to be honest, I'm a little tired. And I kind of just want to work on stuff. We might cook. We might work on a new track. I don't know. Molasses season is coming up. We had a couple news stories to get into. A couple big ones going on, but I don't know how deep we want to get into that shit. You know, they're saying the women who flew around the planet might not be real. We'll look at that. Female first ever woman to complete Army Ranger competition just finished. That's pretty cool. Even though I don't know why she feel like she needs accolades, considering she's just the first woman, not the first person by any means. Young people are now overwhelming Republican from the New York, from Newsweek. But yeah, no, I just want to cook. Unfortunately, I can't really go to Unreal while we're streaming because, yeah, it doesn't like that. My project now is not shareable. I'm going to have to record it. Even then, it's probably going to get to a point in the next couple months where I have to package it to play it and then record it to test it. At least I can test it like to see if things work. But yeah, no, it's a little bogged down right now, considering it's actually got some code cooking. But yeah, who knows? Might play some guitar. Thinking about that. Might cook, record some stuff. Beautiful assistant just sent me a photo. I gotta share that. If my pregnancy was Dexter's mood. Solid. I'll stop screen. Oh, look at that. Already breaking stuff. Anyways, we got a lot to get into, including probably just me playing guitar, or I need to record a lot. I need to record a lot of voiceover lines, so I might work on getting that cooked tonight. Depends on who drops by, what's going on. Anyways, this is TDU Live, episode 15, the show that nobody watches, and who cares, because I'm the dank magician who's hanging out.
Yeah, back baby.
Are you saying you want to show me your tits?
This is the story of a drunk who grew up kind of a punk, and then all his friends left him, and now he's here alone. This is the story of a drunk who grew up kind of punk, now he's here doing the dang and underwhelming live show.
This is a weird show.
Dang and underwhelming live show. Dang and underwhelming live show. Dang, 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 and underwhelming live show.
Yeah, that's right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm, of course, the dank and underwhelming. Welcome to season 2, episode 15. Same thing as last week, but feeling cute. Might just cook. Might just delete. Not entirely sure. We'll figure it out as we get there. We got a couple, oh, Jesus, I'm getting assaulted with messages, because that's how it goes. Oh, yeah, of course. It's just my beautiful assistant sending it to the friends group. Okay, we get this one. And this is pure conspiracy. Who knows? I don't know. And frankly, I don't honestly care. This is not a huge achievement. I mean, we've already sent people on tourist trips into space. Like, This was just the first one with a bunch of women. But, yeah. The rumor is, here we go. Rowan Schreier, the whole thing looked fake. Did you see the capsule door open after it landed? And DC Drano shared this video. I'm not sharing the audio, but it looked clearly like the capsule opened from the inside. I don't know anything about this. I don't know how these things work. I have zero clue. But it did look like nothing opened, and then they closed it, and then used a tool to reopen it. Maybe it's a chain lock. I don't know. But yeah, a bunch of rumors going wild about this thing, and quite frankly, don't care, to be quite straight. Just couldn't give less of a hell. Uh, I don't know what's, hold on. Okay, sorry. Looking in, see what's going on. Just feel like I'm looking at breaking news real quick. I just gotta check. I don't know. Apparently there's updates, but yeah, Letitia James. Let me see if we. Yeah, sorry. I was trying to pull up a better source on this, but. This guy's prediction on what's going to go on. Letitia James is about to get indicted for mortgage fraud. You can absolutely send it out for certain things. And yeah, apparently it was found that I should pull a better source on this. Other than just a prediction of what's going to go on. Then she will say that the incorrect information in her mortgage applications were trivial administrative errors that she made only because she was so distracted by her noble, devout, nation-saving quest for impartial justice against evil Orange Man. She'll claim that the indictment is motivated solely by racism. She'll invoke St. George Floyd and take on Jasmine Crockett's affected accent. She'll claim that the real criminal is Donald Trump, and she's merely a victim of trying to do the right thing as she spoke truth to power. She will be lionized by the media as a heroic figure who combines the best attributes of Nelson Mandela, Joan of Arc, Sir Thomas More, Alexander Stoss, yeah, I don't know that name, and I'm sorry, and Harley Quinn into a single mythic champion of justice. Book it. It's a bold prediction. Let's see how it works out, Cotton. I'm willing to vote that that goes well. I'm willing to bet most of those things are true if Letitia James is indicted. Apparently, she's committed a minor bit of fraud herself. See how this one plays out. I'm not going to get too deep into it because it's the usual suspects. Those who blame others are often guilty of the things they blame others for. Let's get into this one. West Point graduate becomes the first woman to complete Army Ranger competition. For the first time in Army history, a female service member completed the grueling Best Ranger competition. First Lieutenant Gabrielle White, 25-year-old West Point graduate, became the first female Ranger ever to compete in an annual 3-day 30-event marathon that unfolded April 11th to 13th at Fort Benning, Georgia. Sorry, I didn't pause mentally. She says she became the first to compete. I wonder, if that means I assume there's a qualification process if you're going to compete to be the best Ranger. The event included helicopter missions, land navigation, weapon qualification, and various physical tests. White was the only woman of any of the 52-person teams that competed, with her team making it to the final events, even as other teams dropped out and placing 14th. Overall, the competition included 103 men and just one woman. One woman. White was seen climbing ropes, slogging through mud, completing pull-ups, and swimming across water in notoriously tasking challenges. Marathon tests both physical and cognitive strength of competitors, with just about 4 hours to rest a day. By the final day, only 16 of the original 52 teams were still in competition, and White and her partner, Captain Seth Delenter, were among them. So, impressive. I'm not hating. White's presence proves female challengers can compete in one of the military's highest profile events for soldiers. She's both the first woman and the first African-American woman to compete. It's a major milestone for the Army, especially at a time when the role of women in combat has come under scrutiny under the Trump administration. To be fair, she came in 27th or 28th, depending on how you look at it. White was already a trailblazer in her own right, becoming a Ranger, graduating from Ranger School in 2022. Ranger School only opened to female soldiers in 2015, the same year the military lifted its ban on women in combat roles under the Obama administration. For this confirmation, Trump Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth spoke out against women in combat. It does make things complicated, because just like having dudes who like dudes in combat is complicated. You don't want, and as insensitive as this sounds, if you're trying to put together a force of competent killing machines, you don't necessarily want them having romantic relationships with one another, or for there to be sexual tension amongst a group of highly trained killers. Just like you don't want them worried and walking on eggshells about what they say amongst other people, hence why they shouldn't have to go through training for sensitivity and things like that. They're essentially people who are paid to kill people, and we should keep it as straightforward and bare bones. On the flip side, I'm not saying that women that are this incredible shouldn't be able to go. It's just a weird, it makes things complicated. And I know that's a crude thing to say, right? Is that that having forces on the front line that are mixed gender and or same gender who like same gender relations makes things complicated, but if we can't all agree that makes things hard. I don't know. It's interesting. But yeah, no, congratulations to this chick. Her team was 14th place. A bunch of men teams dropped out, and she held in there. Pretty wild. Benji, thank you for the like, my friend. I'm gonna grab a beverage. I will be right back.
There once was a magician named Hickory who wasn't too funny with a belly of tea. Nerves went up, the beers went down. Oh, boys too drunk for the show. Drunk and underwhelming's come to trick you with cards and steal your rum. One day when your show is done, you'll have to pay him minutes for his next pour. The keg went dry, he went to the store. Didn't have the ale he had gotten before, so from craft to crap we go. Drunk and underwhelming's come to trick you with.
Okay. Yeah, from Newsweek, young people are now overwhelmingly Republican. Or they just vote right because they feel like they've been scammed their whole lives. That could be a thing too. Which I feel like a lot of people who vote Republican now. You know, Americans are supporting the Republican Party in greater numbers, a new poll has found, highlighting a large divide among people under 30. According to the new Yale Youth Poll, a survey affiliated with the Yale Institution for Social and Political Studies, voters 18 to 21 leaned Republican, 11.7 when asked who they support in 2026 congressional elections, while voters aged 22 to 29 favored Democrats by 6.4. Yeah, that's a sharp change between those two age groups. 11.7 to 6.4, like an 18-point swing. Yeah. Why it matters, young people traditionally vote for Democrats in elections, but a conservative shift among Gen Z voters helped President Trump secure the keys to the White House in November 2024, as well as a bunch of people who left the Democratic Party. Don't get me wrong, there were neocons shifting the other way, but there was a lot of people who left the party because the party left them. I mean, that happened to me way before that. It was like 2017, I think. This trend of sustained partisan realignment could hamper the Democrats' chance of success in future elections and bolster Republicans instead, reshaping American politics. Yale Youth Pollsters surveyed 4,100 registered voters to be April 1st and 3rd, including an oversample of 2024 voters aged 18 to 29. Margin of error was plus or minus 1.9% points for the full sample and plus or minus 1.8 percentage points for the used subsample. I found that Vice President J.D. Vance was most popular figure among Republicans with a net favorability rating, 65 plus overall, 54 plus among Republican voters under the age of 30. Over 53% of Republicans would support Vance if he stood in the 2028 GOP primary, the poll found. I mean, we'd have to see who he's running against, but I can't imagine there's anyone, assuming there's not like a complete blunder, which I can't imagine. There's going to be 4 years of crappy articles run about how awful he is, even though things improve the entire time. You know, like when CNN has to admit that Social Security isn't going to end in 5 years and it's going to be able to continue on its own merit because we got rid of all the Social Security fraud. Yeah, it's going to be a wake-up moment for a lot of people. Among Democrats, 27.5% would vote for 27.5% would vote for former Vice President Kamala Harris in the 2020 Democratic primary were held today. She has a plus 60% favorability rating. How? How does anybody find her favorable? I'm not gonna lie, that's mind-boggling. Meanwhile, recent Alice Intel polling showed Trump's approval rating amongst 18 to 29-year-olds had climbed to 52.5% or 52.7% in February. However, attracting voters won't be plain sailing for the Republicans. As recent CBS news poll with YouGov found more people now disapprove of Trump's handling of economy than those who approve it, with 44% favorable, 56% disapproving of his policies. Yeah, even though we're 3 months in, we've got another 9 months to go. We'll see how, till midterms, we'll see how things roll out by then, right? Like, because that's when it actually matters. And, yeah. Oh, no, wrong one. I wonder if I could hear me like that. Yeah, interesting stuff. Okay. Go back to X. I know I had another story or two. I don't know if I Notifications. Oh, Temple's live. Oh. Yay. Me too. I don't remember. I don't think I shared this one before, but I want to. I actually want to put on. I'm gonna turn the sound off, and I'm gonna play music. Yes, that's probably right. Let's throw in the magic man.
There once was a magician named Hickory who wasn't too funny with a belly.
We're gonna watch a fry fight.
When up the beers went down, oh boys too drunk for the show. The drunk and underwhelming scum to trick you with cards and steal your rum. One day when your show is done, you'll have to pay him to leave and go. Not 10 minutes for his next pour. The keg went dry, he went to the store. Didn't have the ale he had gotten before, so from craft to crap we go. Drunk and underwhelming scum to trick you with cards and steal your rum. One day when your show is done, you'll have to pay him to leave and go.
Oh, isn't this fun? McDonald's fight, am I right?
He found out reclaimed the drinks he bought her. How could he stoop that low? Drunk and underwhelming scum to trick you with cards and steal your rum. One day still have to pay to leave and go. No strings attached.
I don't mean to laugh, man. Like this is stupid.
He belonged to the magician's creed, but he's too drunk for the show. Drunk and underwhelming scum to trick you with cards and steal your rum. One day when your show is done, you'll have to pay him to leave and go. La da 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 da.
This is like proof that if you line up any music to anything, it works.
40 nights or even more. The crowd went slack, then they laughed once more. All the beers were lost, he was down to 4. Where did those kegs go? Drunk and underwhelming scum to trick you with cards and steal your rum. One day when your show is done, you'll have to pay him to leave and go. As I've heard, this show's still on. The magician's still drunk and the crowd's not gone. The magician makes his regular calls. The curds and drunks, the wizards and all.
Okay. That was enough of that. That's too funny. Okay, was there anything else on here that I needed to cover? No, it's a really good one, but I can't share it because it's got audio. Okay. No, I guess that's it. Maybe we should cook. I don't know. Let's build a track here. Oh wait, this one's up. I can share a track I was working on. Yeah, let's there. Now let's go to Song Starter. See where we're at. Yeah, let's get a little AI kicking in here. We're gonna do ambient because we want something ambient and kind of like background and creepy right now. Enter lyric. I'm on a plane. I think. I'm not sure. Let's see. I forgot. I need to share this with the sound. There we go. Okay. Let's see where it gets us. We could go Brett. Let's go chill. Or moody. Chill. Yeah, let's play with that, man. That's got some cool vibes to it. Okay, we're gonna start by take notes. We'll create another. Let's pull the drums from the first 16 bars. Let's see what instrument that is. Electric piano. I think that means we're gonna have to take this one and put it on. That's actually kind of dope. Okay, let's go back. Keep that going. This arcade lead, this is Berlin lead. Let's see what else we can do. Okay, we can do better. We can do better. little distortion in this thing. Yeah, let's add distortion to that too, see what happens. Let's turn that output down a little bit. Okay, bring that way down. Okay, now let's go in and attack the bass here. What instrument we're playing on the 808 kick, really? I mean, it does hit. And the effect profile. Yeah, let's add distortion to that too. Okay, let's see how that goes. Okay, yeah, that goes pretty hard. Let's sampler. Yeah, that's fine. Let's throw something. Let's put a little on there. Studio. Studio vocals. Let's see how that sounds. Solo that out. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, vibing now. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do with that, but I'll save it. That's the beauty of BandLab, man. You don't have an idea, you can just cook one. Have it create you one. I didn't realize I was on screen there. Whoopsies. Yeah, now we can plus us play it. Yeah, it slaps, dude. Love a quick little AI cook. I think this was a quick little AI cook from like a month ago. Oh. I was just sticking around. Have any other egg cooks from recent? Not really. No, a lot of these I actually wrote. I think these were. It's from over a year ago. Let's see. Sometimes you get crap. Sometimes it works. So this one. From August this past year. Which actually could be built into something kind of cool. Yeah, let's look at that one. Okay, I think I started working on it and it was just it's actually kind of cool. How many high That's the bass boost. Okay, let's try and get rid of the bass up until here. Now what instrument? There on that one. Might have done it in the melody instead. That's too much. That should have gone there. And cut this here. Studio grand, really. That's kind of dope. I like the arcade lead. God, I want to drop some distortion on it. Yeah, but like, don't know where to go from there. I guess I'd have to build a chorus. That does sound pretty dope. Cool. let's add a little let's add a little distortion to this too. We'll tone it down. I'm having fun with that tonight. Oh, let's see. Distortion. Yep. Two of them. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. I like playing around. Okay, let's look at some. A couple of ones that I'm actually working on seriously. I'll get out of here. It's been fun. Thank you guys. Cooking. I do have to work on some voiceover stuff. See what the first one sounded like. It's kind of a cool track. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yep, nothing there. What's the other one? Nope.
Settle down,
Ooh.
take your breath. So far to my death, to my day, to my time. Then I fly away. So far that I think that I'm a goner. Lone heart, I wish it was stronger. My heart, I wish I could conjure a new start, but I only ever ponder.
Oh, this is actually really good. This is a random track. Pops up on BandLab, man. Holy shit. Save Your Breath Freestyle.
Too much time and thought. Have to learn to walk. Too much time to think. All the time to sing. 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 All the time to sing. 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 Settle down. Take your breath. So far to my death, to my day, to my time. Then I fly away. So
Yeah, this is actually solid. Holy
I
shit.
think that I'm a goner.
Lone heart, I wish it was stronger. My heart, I wish I could conjure a new start, but I only ever ponder. Too much time and thought, have to learn to walk. Too much time to think, all the time to sing. All the time to sing. So far that I think that I'm a gunner. Lone heart, I wish it was stronger. My heart, I wish I could conjure a new start, but I only ever ponder.
Oof. That was solid. I did not expect to come across that tonight, not gonna lie. I was looking at old tunes. Yep. I want to listen to Rat Race. Okay, we're gonna listen to that one, then we're gonna listen to the one I've been working on most recently, and then we're gonna get out of here. I haven't thought about this in a minute. Which is good, because I need to finish this damn song. There's so many songs like that I just need to finish.
We were the punkest band all over my land, a decade and a half back. Wrote a lot of bars and we thought we were stars, and we got some kegs to tap. Doesn't seem like it's been that long, left the dirty bong and all the beers are flat. We gained more flip but also got more buff, and I'm here to say we're back. Doesn't seem like that long since our last song, but that was like 15 years. Been through 2 wives, made it out alive, and killed a few pallets of beer. To forget where we're from, that fuck you punk, even though we're employees of the year. So I came right out, fuck what you're about, I got something to leave here. Think I might be a little sick of living in your wreck. All these people have got it fixed, shoving their can't get to their face, mostly in their skull and not their skin. It's real like that can't be erased. That's why we'll win. Fuck you and your rat race. 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 Fuck you and your rat race.
To be clear, this is Uncle Dad that probably won't be released for another 6 months at least.
You know, molasses here don't live up to the hype. He's got the grass bottom and it's off turf type. He's a bit of a drunkard who's addicted to mowers and pipes, and he's sick of dealing with your shit. Rocking around these hills so long, mud tires and a dirty bong, just trying to avoid John the Law, cause he's a silly bitch.
Very need to finish this one too.
Think I might be a little sick of living in your wreck race. All these people have got it fixed, shoving their can't get to their face, mostly in their skull and not their skin. It's real like that can't be erased. That's why we'll win. Fuck you and your rat race. 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 Fuck you and your rat race.
Yeah, this one definitely needs to be cooked up. That's my shit. That's my shit.
That's my shit. That's my shit.
That's my shit.
Dark green stripes, that's my shit. That's my shit. That's my shit. Darked up and parked up, enjoying a bake on the
Yeah, I need to redo this verse.
Empty glass, I'm loose and flabby. She's short and tight. I call my bitch shorty. No, I'm not talking about my chick, talking about my lawn. She's the beer's great, Colombian white.
This one needs to be cooked up too. It's a banger. This one's got some heat.
One of those days where you got some shit to get up off your chest, and you just need to get it up off your chest. I feel like that's a big problem that we got right now. We got a bunch of bitches who ain't willing to say shit. Fuck all y'all. Lie, don't keep it clean, I keep it green. My front fucking yard is my fucking scene. I'm a rap that stinks like Mallory Night. No tan lines in the yard, I char my weed. I smoke that green, I grow that green. I stretch so hard that they grow up mean. Lungs full of dope as THC in a yard full of these KBG. The greenest rapper says Afro Man is out here to
Brag about his fucking lawn.
Lead down the side of details. The indica that I've been on. It's only been a few confusing months since I've been off the track.
So anyways, this is the latest one I've been cooking. Hopefully I'll actually get this one done. Much in the vein of Outstanding in My Field. I'll pull that up real quick. We'll pull up a couple. Kind of country song vibe. This one, many would argue that
I got too many questions. Let's start off with how was your day? I come from a long line of rejection. Used to watching societal decay. People today have no sense of direction. How'd everyone seem to skip that task? So I guess it's a second I'll take to mention. Did you people ever even think to ask? Can I ask you who you wanna be? Cause it ain't ever changed for me. All the things that I did since I was a kid, just so I could be legit with the weapons I wield. Can I ask you who you wanna be? Cause it ain't ever changed for me. Whether I'm out here at the bar or we raise another barn, I'm out killing it in the yard, I'm out standing in my field.
yeah, that one needs some work. So this is one. Y'all do.
You're looking so good up in my truck. Girl, you got a boy fluffed up. I know them hands are weapons. You've been beating off them young bucks. I don't even know what to say. Wish I could fast forward to next day. Been fucking around all over time. You'll find out why I walk this way. Got a little something to tell you, something I can tell anyone else. Gotta show you what's deep inside and tell you how I've really felt when you look at me that way. Girl, this is what I'm gonna say. Girl, you got the smooth hands, rub that moisturize the teeth. No, I got the smooth plan. One of us gets knuckle deep. If you want a rodeo, baby, you should visit me. You don't have to say.
Okay, so yeah, that's a. This one started with a seed. It's like a pop country. I don't know. It's a pop song. We're gonna pop song. It's a beat I got for free and it inspired me. Here we are. I dig this.
Raised up on some back roads, smoking, avoiding potholes. Place I'd rather be. Used to skim bad on the ice, thought girls like nice. Holy shit, we were so naive. Raising our own on some back roads, we'll keep the cooler ice cold. Sipping, all I see is that my tribe is strong as a hickory. And it all started with a dream. Let me take you back in time to the place where I met me. It's not just smoke that you can smell sticking through these trees. Ancestors leaving roots, which travels up a boots, planting trees whose shade we'll never see. My tribe strong as a hickory, and it all started with a seed.
There's a verse and One more time. Sorry. I'm done.
Takes me back. Just a little bit. Raised up on some back roads, smoking, avoiding pot mills. Place I'd rather be. Used to skip out on the ice, thought girls like nice. Holy shit, we were so naive. Raising our own on some back roads, will keep the cooler ice cold. One sipping, all I see is that my tribe is strong as a hickory. And it all started with a dream. Let me take you back in time to the place where I met me. It's not just smoke that you can smell sticking through these trees. Ancestors leave the woods, we strapped up our boots, planting trees whose shade we'll never see. My tribe strong as a hickory, and it all started with a seed. Let me take you back in time to the place where I met me. It's not just smoke that you can smell sticking through these trees. Ancestors leave the woods, we strapped up our boots, planting trees whose shade we'll never see. My tribe strong as a hickory, and it all started with a seed. Tribe strong as ancestors leave the woods, we strapped up our boots, planting trees whose shade we'll never see. My tribe strong as a hickory, and it all started with a seed.
Was a remember a night when we could be tired. Okay, we're gonna have to go make some notes here. Maybe write a second verse. That might be happening live on the show for the last few minutes. Here we go. A magician with monologue and I keeping the clock. Stripes are as green as these trees. That's the last line.
Ice cold sipping, all I see is that my tribe is strong as a hickory, and it all started with a dream.
worried about. Okay, that was the state of conscious flow. Let's see. Let's watch this and then maybe we'll hit the verse. Takes me back just a little bit.
Raised up on some back roads, some good avoiding potholes. Place I'd rather be. Used to skip out on the ice, thought girls like nice. Holy shit, we were so naive. Raising our own on some back roads to keep the cooler ice cold. One sip and all I see is that my tribe is strong as a hickory. And it all started with a dream. Let me take you back in time to the place where I met me. It's not just smoke that you can smell sticking through these trees.
Okay, we'll see what we can do here. This was the main vocal. Okay.
Started with a seed.
Missions in the middle of the night, keeping the sun of the grass fight. Worried about my hicks and the blood sucking ticks. I've been slinging shit out my shed, keeping them overhead. My lung can be as strong as a hickory. Okay, that's kind of how I lay it down like the first time. Now we'll go in here. Oh, nope. Magician with my local knife, keeping the calm. Been slinging out my shed. There we go. A magician with a local knife keeps the me just right. Worried about my hicks and blood sucking ticks. I've been slinging out my shed, keeping up overhead, so my lawn can be as strong as a hickory. Okay, and then we go to here, and then we'll just tighten it up a couple more times, and it'll work. I promise. Let's see how this works.
Magician with a local knife keeps the me just right.
Stripes are green as those trees.
Worried about my hicks and blood sucking ticks.
Then I am the honeybees.
Been slinging out my shed, keeping up overhead.
And keep my back stacking deep.
So my lawn can be as strong as a hickory.
And it all started with a dream.
Let me take you back in time to the place where.
Okay, listen to that real quick.
A magician will organize, keeps the KB just right. Stripes are green as those trees. Worried about my hicks and blood-sucking ticks and the honeybees. I've been slinging out my shed, keeping up overhead. Keep my back.
More word. Let's go.
A magician will organize, keeps the KB just right.
Yeah, I recorded over the main track. That was silly. Okay, try again.
A magician will organize, keep the KB just right. Stripes are green as those trees. I'm worried about my hicks and blood-sucking ticks. And the honeybees. I've been slinging out my shed, covering my overhead. My back sagging deep, so my lawn can be strong as a hickory. I started with a dream.
Okay, I think that's close.
A magician will smoking night, keep the KB just right.
Okay, not quite. We'll get there.
A magician with some organite, keeping the KB just right. Green as those trees. I'm worried about my hicks and blood-sucking ticks. And the honeybees. I've been slinging out my shed, covering my overhead. My back sagging deep, so my lawn can be strong as a hickory. I started with a dream. A magician with some organite, keeping the KB just right. Stripes are green as those trees.
Almost.
Magician with some organite, keeping the KB just right. Green as those trees. I'm worried about my hicks and the blood-sucking ticks. And the honeybees. I've been slinging out my shed, keeping up overhead. Keep my back sagging deep, so my lawn can stay strong as a hickory. I started with a dream.
Okay, that might be it.
Magician with some organite, keeping the KB just right. Stripes are green as those trees. I'm worried about my hicks and the blood-sucking ticks. And the honeybees. I've been slinging out my shed, keeping up overhead. Keep my back sagging deep, so my lawn can stay strong as a hickory. It all started with a dream. Let me take you back in time to the place where
Okay, secondary vocals and third vocals, and we're done.
magician with some organite, keeping the KB just right. Magician with some organite, keeping the KB just right. Magician with some organite, keeping the KB just right. I'm worried about my hicks and the blood-sucking ticks. And the honeybees. I've been slinging out my shed, keeping up.
Yeah, something weird there.
Magician with some organite. Magician with some organite, keeping the KB just right. Stripes are green as those trees. I'm
Yep, no, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna save them. They're gonna stay there, and I'll re-record them when I'm not streaming, and it should work out. Anyways, wrote the second verse, that's all I got. This has been, it's a banger, dude. Started with the C.
me back. Just a little bit. Raised up on some back roads, smoking avoiding pot. No place I'd rather be. Used to skimp out on the ice, thought girls like nice. Holy shit, we were so naive.
Yeah, I feel like something changed and I did something wrong. Because, yeah, let's go to BandLab, exit. Two. Let's see.
Magician with some Loganite, keeping the kid just right. Green as those trees.
Okay, that timing's way off.
Takes me back. Just a little bit. Raised up on some back roads, smoking avoiding pot. No place I'd rather be. Used to skimp out on the ice, thought girls like nice. Holy shit, we were so naive. Raising our own on some back roads, we keep the cooler ice cold. Sipping all I see is that my tribe is strong as a hickory. And it all started with a dream. Let me take you back in time to the place where I met me. It's not just the smoke that you can smell sticking through these trees. Ancestors laying the blues, we strapped up our boots, planting trees whose shade we'll never see. My tribe strong as a hickory, and it all started with a seed.
Okay, let's try this one and see. It might be good there, and then it's the second verse got wonky.
Raised up on some back roads, smoking avoiding pot. No place I'd rather be. Used to skimp out on the ice, thought girls like nice. Holy shit.
Yeah. The top track got shifted.
Takes me back. Just a little bit.
Yeah, see if that works out now.
Magician with some Loganite, keeping the kid just right. Green as those trees. I'm worried about my hicks and the blood-sucking ticks and the honeybees. I've been sucking on my shit, keeping up overhead, keeping my back stacking deep.
Moved it back a bar. We'll see. Or a quarter bar.
Magician with some Loganite, keeping the kid just right. Magician with some Loganite, keeping the kid just right. Green as those trees. I'm worried about my hicks and the blood-sucking ticks and the honeybees. I've been sucking on my shit, keeping up overhead, keeping my back stacking deep. So my lungs stay strong as a hickory. And it all started with a dream. Magician with some
That sounds
Loganite,
almost close, actually.
Magician with some Loganite, keeping the kid just right. Stripes are green as those trees. I'm worried about my hicks and the blood-sucking ticks and the honeybees. I've been sucking on my shit, keeping up overhead, keeping my back stacking deep. So my lungs stay strong as a hickory. And it all started with a dream. Let me take you back in time to the place where I met me. It's not just the smoke that you can smell sticking through these trees. Ancestors leave the blues, we strapped up our boots, planting trees whose shade we'll never see.
Okay, that's it. I got it. Anyways, I'm, of course, Hickory, Dankin and Roaming, and that's all I got until next time. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay dank, stay drunk, stay underwhelming. Most importantly, in this trying time, stay sane, try not to kill your neighbor. We'll see you next time.
Above all else, I just want to say thank you. Have a beautiful night. Drunk Magician out. Cheers. Now let's get the credits.